to quench the thirst and satisfy the hunger of countless U.S. servicemen, has now become one of the hottest destinations for exotic action in Asia. So pack your duffel and put in for a little R&R, as Red Light Districts takes you on a tour of delight-filled duty in Angeles City, the Philippines.
When your heart breaks loud, you go down to red light. If you're looking for fun, you get out at the red light.
When the United States took control of the Philippines after victory in the Spanish-American War, they established massive military bases here, which in turn spawned bustling communities, providing service support and recreational outlets to the servicemen stationed here. And here outside the main gate of the former Clark Air Force Base, Angeles City soon developed into a thriving hotspot. Though the base closed down in 1991, Angeles City continues to thrive and remains a popular destination for thrill seekers looking to see action in an erotic DMZ that today is hotter than ever. At night, the front lines can be found right here along Fields Avenue, where the neon signs from countless discos, clubs, and girly bars provide a dazzling theater of operations for people ready to surrender their inhibitions. All right, I give. That sets Angeles apart from other red light districts is that the club owners here go to great lengths to ensure that their regular customers always have a fantastic time and keep coming back again and again.
Peter.
Won't you please be my baby? And sometimes I just maybe.
He got himself a buy one, take one daily special here at Kokomo.
Put your hand inside my own, girl. Take a walk into my world. Someone said, together we're one. Now don't
I know everybody in there, and it's just, you know, for me, it's kind of a family. You know, this is everybody knows me. It's like Cheers, you know, everybody knows your name. Crazy. I have bars that are regulars that I go to have fun, and if I'm looking for a girl, I go to other places.
Oh dear.
Half price. Early work ladies. Good here in Huda.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Thanks.
Where's that?
What's a half-price EWR?
Whale's done?
I found out that an EWR stands for early work release. Basically, it works the same as a bar fine. The customers are paying the bar for the privilege of escorting one of these ladies out of the establishment. And what the customers and the ladies get up to after that remains strictly between them, and the bars have nothing to do with it.
4794.
4794, Daddy Dave. And this trip around, he wins. The other one you wanted, half price bell ring tonight.
Yeah! Right on! The bar girls here in Angeles, as in many red light districts, earn money from commission-based ladies' drinks. When you buy a girl a drink, she earns half the cost. Well, here at Voodoo, when you ring the bell, you got to buy a drink for every girl in the bar.
Hey, you have to remember, in order to keep your sanity here, only ask one why question a day. Otherwise, you'll lose it in no time at all.
So
because this is, you have to remember, it's a beautiful place, but it's the land of not quite right.
The land of not quite right. Or do you mean not quite like home?
Just not quite right.
We'll meet the big daddy of the bar scene in Angeles and check out one of the cleanest acts in town when Red Light Districts returns to Angeles City, the Philippines. Being a successful bar owner here in Angeles City, like our friend Dave, who owns Kokomo's and Voodoo and also Treasure Island, requires an even temperament, hard work, and an open-mindedness to Asian subculture. But in return, you get a job that most guys would kill for.
It's a party rather than a business. You see the people having fun together. You see guys meeting other guys and having fun. It's not just go in there and sit down and find somebody to sit and talk to and then leave. We encourage a good interaction between our customers, our staff, and each other. There's a lot of challenges involved, dealing with the staff that you have, dealing with the people that work here. The government in itself it keeps you busier than you might think. It isn't just a question of going out and getting drunk every night.
David, tell me a little bit about what brought you to Angeles City to begin with.
I used to come up on a regular basis about every 2 months, stay overnight, and go back to Manila. And then I got called to do a job out at the base in one of the hospitals. Had to start spending more and more time here. And that's how I ended up in Angeles City.
You got one for me?
You get a chance to meet a lot of interesting people.
Let me wear it home and I'll bring you back. My new helmet.
It was just a love affair. I mean, it's a fraternity party all the time.
What do you think it is that draws so many guys to come down here on vacation for a couple of weeks and end up spending the rest of their lives here?
People are finding it an ideal place to retire. The cost of living is low, the health care is excellent, the facilities are world class. You've got cable television, high-speed internet, excellent restaurants, plenty of things to do, 12 first-class, world-class golf courses within 30 minutes. It's a perfect place to live and retire, and it's cheap. I mean, where else can you go and have a beer for $1, $1.20 if you're Canadian, stay in a reasonably classed hotel for $25.
One of Dave's establishments is a place called Kokomo's. It's a regular bar restaurant with good food, cold beer, and plenty of action around the pool tables. Tell me a little bit about Kokomo's. It's open 24 hours.
24 hours, 7 days. Late night, we get the people leaving the bars. They want to check their email. They want to surf the web for a while. They want a pizza. And, you know, after you've had 2 pitchers of beer, a pizza always tastes good.
I noticed that there's a lot of spring-fall relationships, if you will, a lot of older guys with younger girls. Because that was something that I had to get used to.
You do have to. You see a lot of older guys with younger girls here. There's virtually no discrimination in the Philippines. They don't discriminate between black people, white people, Asians. They're extremely open, and age is one of those things that they look at here that they don't care about.
What would you say the best thing about being a bar owner in Angeles City is?
I suppose it really keeps you feeling good.
Dave's other night spot is a place called Treasure Island, and like Voodoo, it's one of the most popular bars on the Strip. After you, girl. Done. A lot of these places have VIP rooms where you can get yourself a private show that features some of the many talents of a lot of the bar girls working there. And what comes next is one of the cleanest erotic shows you'll ever see. We'll take a tour through the back streets of town and get into the mind of a bar girl when Red Light Districts returns to Angeles City, the Philippines. They call it checking their email, and for some of the expats and experienced tourists here in Angeles, that doesn't necessarily mean hitting an internet cafe.
This is, gentlemen, this, if you don't know, this is officially Blow Road. Blow Road. Santo Street.
Okay.
Pampanga. What side is?
Which side is girls?
Girls are on the right, boys are on the
Bring my
left.
camera.
I like your
You like your ano?
But it's it.
Now, is this place one of those places?
No, these are legitimate.
Wow Lounge?
That's Barbara and Angela City. Superb Barbara. I got my stage.
Oh, really?
How you doing?
Nothing like a spot.
A lot of guys that live here, this is where they go in the afternoon. You know, they have girlfriends or wives, and this is where they go in the afternoon for an hour, 2 hours.
The most inexpensive way to get around Angeles City is on a Philippines jeepney. They're converted U.S. Army vehicles that have been turned into these gaudily decorated hop-on, hop-off people movers. Now, a standard fare costs you about 4 pesos. You just flag one down, jump on, get to your destination, and hop off. It's the perfect way to go from bar to bar along Fields Avenue. With thousands of girls working the bars here, it's difficult to think of any one of them as an individual. Well, I got a chance to talk to Luz and Amelita about what life is like as a bar girl here in Angeles.
I live here in 1 year.
And how do you like it?
Because, of course, I'm here to fun and support. That's why I come here in Angeles, because I like to support to my family.
Yeah.
It's an easy way for some of the staff to earn money. The salaries are good, the benefits are good. You get ladies' drinks. The commissions are high.
Some guy, he like you, he call you and sit beside you and give you a drink like that. So it's talking for life, something like that sometimes.
What's the best thing about working at Voodoo?
Joking sometimes, all the customers. Sometimes boring, sometimes fun. Happy. It's not a lot of money, but it's okay. I survive every day.
Do you like living here, Luz?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about living here?
Working Voodoo. Support from the family and son. For myself, everything, you know. And I think my family is in my province. I know itself, but everything good.
We'll get the Papa San perspective from an expat, and he'll give us a tour of the town when we return to Angeles City, the Philippines. A lot of the regulars in these bars are expats or expatriates, guys who've chosen to live down here. Like Scott, a former U.S. serviceman who's taking his retirement here. He had so much fun in the Voodoo bar that, well, he played himself into a job.
You're hungry. We got food sitting around the bar here. We enjoyed ourselves. I hope you did. Next week.
I've known the owner for several years, and when I came over, he had a pretty large operation at the time. He was running 10 bars plus the restaurant, and we've since then scaled down, but he had a place for me to go to work when I got here, so I thought it was great.
So tell me a little bit about what your position is, what you get up to in the bar.
Just to make sure that everybody has a good time. We're here to have fun, so you might as well too, you know?
And tell me, what sets Voodoo apart from other bars in Angeles?
The attitude. The attitude.
Yeah.
The girls' attitude, just really phenomenal. Just far different than any other place in town.
Our friend Scott took some time out of his busy Papa San schedule to give us a little tour and an insider's perspective of Angeles. So tell me a little bit about, like, do these bars change hands and change themes very often?
This particular one here, in the last 3 years, it's changed names twice and been redeveloped 3 times.
This one's got the full-on red neon going on.
Most of the bars in this section here are, well, they're not legal. They're built on government properties being misused.
So these are squats?
And it's going to be taken back eventually. One of the things that Filipinos managed to do better than the Japanese was karaoke, videoke.
These guys are selling musical instruments right on the street.
Oh, they sell everything here. You can buy anything.
It's like a facade. There's karaoke rooms up there,
but they're not, they've never been utilized.
Hi, ladies. How many customers, how many take-home customers do you think these girls get a month?
The hungrier they get, you know, the customer base is down. We're gonna go to a little out-of-the-way bar.
Scott took me to meet some of the other bar owners here to get a different outlook on what the bar scene's like. So this is Tomcats.
Tomcats.
Nice.
open up a hardware store.
Yeah.
It's another thing to open up a go-go bar.
Well,
Believe me, we're a lot more regulated.
are they?
We're a lot more regulated.
Oh, yeah.
We are regulated.
I go in for an STD check once a week.
To the bar?
These girls are licensed of age.
This is kind of scary.
Well, yeah, just a back door to Confetti's.
It's the secret.
The sister bar of Tomcat.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Right on. We're right in here. Nice. This is cool. Oh, this is great.
This is the manager.
Hi. You've been doing a lot of moisturizing, I see.
So too much time in the sun. It happens there.
Well, you know, it's the Philippines and all that.
You gotta understand the Filipino culture. Live today, worry about tomorrow.
So do they worry about tomorrow? They don't worry about tomorrow.
They don't worry about tomorrow. Today.
Today over.
Today over. Do you ever get sick of it?
Every now and then you get a little bit tired. Take a few days off and you're right back in the action. Being in the Navy, I was out in the bars every night anyway when the ship wasn't at sea, so it's not much different.
Yeah. Difference when...
Just limit myself on my consumption. And
What's a reasonable limitation of consumption in Angeles City?
about a box of beer a night.
Well, I think it's time for this soldier to take a little R&R from his R&R. If you asked me to drop down and give you 20, I'd end up pulling KP. But as General MacArthur once said when he left the Philippines, I shall return. And I guarantee you, you'll want to do a second tour of duty here as well. Dismissed. Well, I don't know what I've been told. Angeles has made me old.
When your heart breaks loud, you go down to red light. If you're looking for fun, you get out at the red light.
Everyone seems lost and hard to trust, and everything seems old and made of rust. Maybe it's just the glare from the red light. I've seen this world from east to west, and this here's the place I like the best. Is there anything else I'd like to know? We come from miles around the blue. We do it 24